Good morning, everybody. Today we're back on Burke Lake in Northern Virginia, and since the last video here was so popular, I figured might as well come back and do it again. But this time we're going to try to answer one specific question, and that is, how has COVID-19 affected this fishery? So as you know, last time I did a video on this place, it was just before COVID hit, kind of. It was in January 2020, and I left for Georgia, as you know, in I think February 2020. And while I was down in Georgia, a lot of my friends are still up here and they're like, oh my gosh, Burke Lake is getting hit so hard. Like, there's so many people fishing it. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna employ the same tactics we did last year, this year, and see, has the fishery really declined and how many species can we catch, if it even has changed. Anyways, let's get this unloaded and get on the water. All right, so first impressions, parking lot's pretty empty. I honestly expected a lot more hikers to be on it. Got two fishermen on the lake. One's going after muskie. I don't know if the other's going after. But there is a fair amount of ice over here, just like last time, so that's consistent. Weather's been just like last year. Water temperatures just like last year, kind of. Ah, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun noise. Yeah, you got to be careful kayaking over ice, because sometimes it'll be really thick, and if your kayak gets on top of it and doesn't break it, if your kayak just kind of falls on its side, it'll feel like you're about to get knocked out of it or something. So do not recommend kayaking on the ice.
Safety is one of those things that we've kind of taken into consideration.
But our setup is just a Aberdeen hook with some worm and some weight. Uh-oh. There we go. It's on. There you go. You can see it on the radar there. Radar.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
Sonar, that is. Oh, yo! It's a Mr. Big Green Fish. Oh, I just broke my line. Okay. Out of like dozen times I came here last winter, I never caught a largemouth. So that's a first. My Cropterus salmoides. Actually, first species of the year. My Cropterus salmoides. Look at that. Yep. But yet, really, all you need to have to find fish in this lake is a cheap little sonar unit like this. You can just see all the fish in the bottom. You won't see them in any quality, but you will see them down there. Or you can just watch my videos and use the landmarks to triangulate where I am at on the lake and then do that, which some people probably do, but I suggest one of these. It's real nice. Wow, look at that. That's a lot of helicopters. Well, that was an eventful first 5 minutes of New Year fishing. Oh, caught a largemouth bass out of a place that I rarely ever catch largemouth bass, and saw a bunch of helicopters. Probably gonna be a couple hours until we get something again. All right, so you can't see it now, but I just found some sort of like weird 3-4 foot tall hump on the bottom of the lake here. It might be a pile of boulders, which would be amazing, because apparently walleye like boulders.
What's in these bags? Rocks? Hey, these are rocks. Why is your suitcase full of rocks?
I don't tell you how to live your life.
And I really want to catch a walleye. So it's been about an hour and a half since I talked to you last, so things have not been going that well. All right, so new game plan. Last year I pinned the spots that were like honey holes in this lake. You can see them right here on the map. And I'm gonna go to the winter catfish hole, because I remember that one. That one was really juicy last year, and it always had catfish in it. And we're here. Let's see what we can do.
2 hours later.
Go. I saw that fish come up for it. Look at that. I had to turn the camera off for like 2 hours there. Man. Oh, it feels big. It feels big, whatever it is. Oh, hey, it's a catfish. Heck yeah. Oh, dude, I was losing hope. It is, what time is it right now? It is 3:30. I haven't caught a fish in 3.5 hours. So 19 minus 1, this one's 18 inches. So yeah, 18 inches is pretty average size, about 18 to 21 inches, I'd say. Maybe down to 16, but yeah, not a blue catfish, because the anal fin is rounded on the margin. You can see how it's curved, instead of blue catfish would be straight. Also, channel catfish, they have very like more slender head than blue cats. Blue cats, they have more wedge-shaped head. I don't know if that's because they're just invasive and they're really successful at just finding food. But yeah, it's also got really thick, long whiskers, which is channel catfish. There he goes. Yes. Okay, I was losing all hope in this here endeavor. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to scrap this video. Oh gosh. Anyways, that was fun. Oh, look at that. You can see him down there just off the bottom. But he won't bite. Just jigging. Oh, how's it take? Darn. There's the fish right there. You can see it. Well, in the past hour and a quarter, I've seen a bunch of fish on the sonar, missed a couple bites, so we're gonna call it a day. I also want to mention, don't you fret, there will be more game fish fishing videos. If you noticed, I just changed the channel art, I guess is what it is. And, ooh, what is that new section over there? Ooh-wee, Augie, I wonder what that's gonna be. So that's gonna be the next trip I'm taking. It'll start, I think the video after this video is when those videos will be coming out. So, look forward to that. Let's get everything put away and reveal what our thoughts are. It is now the future. I've gotten a haircut, don't worry about that. And I've had more time to contemplate my thoughts on the Burke Lake situation. I don't really think the fishery has changed that much. Granted, I didn't catch nearly as many fish as I usually have caught last year, but I spent a lot of time looking for the fish. They have definitely moved. Like, there was one time on that lake last year, every single time I went there were fish there. Then went there this year and there wasn't a single fish there. But I moved spots a little bit. I found another spot that I was getting hits on probably about 20 every 20, 30 minutes, which is pretty much exactly the same as it was last year. So maybe the fish moved, I don't know. I can't say if their abundance has gone down or gone up. DWR does spring sampling on the lakes. That'll give us definitely a more definite answer. But yeah, the second thing is that with the pandemic, I feel like a lot more people are, they have weekdays off or whatever, and they're fishing the lake, which could make, honestly, it could make fishing more difficult. So that's one thing to consider. So has the population gone up or down? I don't know, probably not. Has it become more difficult? Yeah, especially since Burke Lake, you need to spend a lot of time fishing it to understand it and understand where and when the fish are. And if you go there with like X amount of spots in mind and X amount of spots are taken by the fishermen, your success as a fisherman is probably going to go down. You're going to spend more time searching for fish, which could help you in the future, but at the moment it probably wouldn't help you. So yeah, fishing has become more difficult, but I don't think it's necessarily a problem with the fishery itself. Anyway, so that was my review on how the pandemic has affected the fishing at Burke Lake and likely other highly pressured systems out there. But yeah, next trip coming up will be a Florida trip, and I kind of went there during a cold snap, but don't fret, a lot of the species are still going to be quite cool, very cool species. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy that. I'll catch y'all next time.